Hey guys, Rob Reviews here, actually getting you hopefully my second to last review. Maybe we can get 3 reviews out tonight, that'd be crazy. No, not 3, more than 3. Anyway, we've got, this is my second leftover review for tonight. So this is The Leftovers, Season 1, Season 2, Episode 2, A Matter of Geography. So we'll go over the kind of, I guess the plot of this episode, and then we'll talk about my overall thoughts. So the main thing is that we see that, of course, it starts off in Mapleton again. Obviously, there's new characters in the town. Garvey's didn't even. Okay, hang on. So yeah, we see that basically that they still got the Holy Wayn's baby. They're still looking after the baby. They actually go to adopt the baby, as we see eventually. But yeah, we see the stuff with the baby. We have everyone kind of revealing stuff. We see. We have the thing that says Cavan admitting that she killed herself, and Patti killed herself in front of them, and then Nora says that she hires prostitutes to shoot her. Pretty funny. Huge weight lift off Cavan's chest. They're kind of both thingy, and then Jill's there as well, of course. And then I think they're having like a meal together and something, and she says, "Why don't we kind of move away? Let's move out of Mapleton." So yeah, then obviously we have them, of course, adopting. Thingy, and they're trying to look for a new place, and of course where Matt is we know that Matt has actually gone to Mapleton to become a priest there, and of course they decide to get a house, and they go to the visitor centre, but the house that they want isn't available, but there is a house on sale, so they actually she uses the money from her interest rate from the departed people to actually purchase the house. But before that, I'm going too far ahead. Before that, we actually see Cavan is kind of guilty over the stuff with Patti, and he actually goes and digs up Patti's body, puts it in the back of his truck, and then he starts speeding, so a cop obviously pulls him over and finds the body. Cavan sort of wanting to be blamed for the death of Patti, and of course the cop lets him off because of he realizes that she committed suicide. Also, I don't think the cops really care too much because of course it's the guilty remnant, and they are a bit sadistic, they are a bit evil, and obviously people don't really like them. This one is also, by the way, directed by Mimi Leder, who has done like the last 3 episodes. This one, the last one, and the finale. Yeah, anyway, all that stuff. Moving on, we have Jill obviously meeting with Tom at the dinner at the diner. Obviously attempts to tell him to obviously come back to the family, come back to the fold, come back to Cavan and all that, and leave obviously Laurie. Well, I don't know if she knows about Laurie, them and her and Laurie. Obviously after a talk, Cavan proposes to Nora and Jill. They relocate. Obviously they do that. That's when they do all that stuff. And we have the whole auction thing. We see in Jarden, of course, shortly after the rival Cavan begins. There's a whole thing where obviously we see Cavan having visions of Patti again, as he is, and then we actually see the whole thing with Evie. We see that Cavan waking up in like a ditch. He sees the car, and then they're gone, and he kind of puts his hand on the window, and then he's like hiding in a ditch when John and all that appear and find the car where Evie and all that disappeared. And then obviously Patti says kind of, "Oh dear," sort of thing to him, like, "What are you doing?" Obviously because he's hiding in this ditch from John and everything, because and there was a few other things in this episode. There's the fact that we had kind of it like sort of replayed over the story, and we got all the stuff at the start, and we obviously had like the party as well. We got a bit more with that, a bit more stuff in that, and what happened with Cavan, the whole earthquake thing, them in the house, obviously the new house that they purchased. It was a bit jumpy, I say that. I do think the episode was a bit jumpy. There was a few things in here which I really did like, though, really did enjoy. Of course, with the whole relocate, it brings something fresh to the story, I guess. Obviously, with a new location, we're not going over, all the kind of old stuff. But I'm kind of annoyed that we did leave some characters like the mayor and stuff from last season. But I guess it's kind of cool that they've all moved now. They've obviously got this house. They're in Jarden. We have the new characters, and we have this mystery of obviously the disappearance of the girls. So it's kind of starting a new one. The only problem I have with this is it's sort of lapped over. It would have been nice if they sort of combined episode 1 and episode 2 and played them as 2 different episodes, but made them chronological order. I know know the Leftovers likes to be unconventional, but sometimes it can be a bit annoying. But I mean, overall, this episode was pretty solid. It was okay. I'd say it was a solid 7. It was a solid 7. I don't really think it deserves anything higher than that. I think a 7's a fair enough score for it. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I know that I didn't really go over all the details, but I went over the sort of main things that I kind of identified. So I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Tell me your thoughts on the episode. Did you like this episode? Did you hate it? What was your favourite moment? And yeah, please tell me, and I'll see you next video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.